Somewhere beyond the mountains, the Qur'an describes a mysterious barrier, unlike any other in history, to restrain Gog and Magog.
According to the Qur'an, this extraordinary barrier was built by Dhul-Qarnayn with iron and molten copper. It was so strong that those behind it could need neither climb.
The Qur'an describes this barrier as an extraordinary engineering achievement. Built with strength and precision, the Qur'an describes a peaceful community living between two mountains, fearful of the corruption caused by Gog and Magog. The people turned to the righteous ruler, Dhul-Qarnayn, asking for protection from Gog and Magog. Righteous ruler refused their wealth and asked only for their help. Together, they would build about a barrier unlike anything the ancient world had ever seen. People worked side by side, carrying enormous blocks of iron through the mountain pass. Under the ruler's guidance, an extraordinary barrier slowly began to rise. With patience and determination, the people continued building the Great Barrier. Every iron block brought them one step closer to safety. After days of hard work, the barrier stood complete. It became a symbol of justice, cooperation, and protection for the people who had once lived in fear. When the barrier was finished, the people found peace and security. But the righteous ruler reminded them that this achievement was not because of his own. The Qur'an tells us that Gog and Magog were unable to climb over the barrier, nor were through it. For a time, the people behind these mountains lived in peace.
For generations, the barrier remained a symbol of protection. Yet the Qur'an reminds us that its existence is temporary, for every creation has a...
The Qur'an does not reveal where this barrier is located. Throughout history, many theories have been suggested. Its exact location remains known only to Allah.
Muslim scholars have always cautioned against making definitive claims about the barrier's location. The Qur'an emphasizes its purpose, not its geographical position.
The Qur'an tells us that when Allah's appointed time arrives, this barrier will no longer remain. Until then, its reality remains part of the unseen known only to Allah. The Quran teaches that such knowledge belongs to Allah, reminding believers to remain humble before the unseen.
Centuries may pass, and civilizations may disappear, but Allah's decree never changes. The barrier will remain until the moment He has already appointed.
Quran invites us to reflect on the wisdom behind this barrier, not to chase speculation. Its greatest lesson is that Allah's protection and His promises are always true.
Throughout history, explorers have searched for this mysterious barrier, yet no expedition has ever been able to confirm its location with certainty. The unseen remains known only to Allah. The greatest message of this story is not where the barrier is located, but why it was built. It reminds humanity that true...
The Quran teaches that one day, by Allah's command, this barrier will come to an end. Until that appointed time arrives, Islam teaches belief-elation. The story of Gog and Magog reminds us that not mystery has been revealed, and true knowledge belongs to Allah alone.
The Quran does not encourage endless speculation about hidden places. Instead, and the certainty that every promise of Allah will be fulfilled.
One day, according to the Quran, this barrier will no longer stand. That moment will come only by Allah's command, as part of the events leading to the last day. Until Allah's appointed time arrives, in the Quran, it reminds every believer that not all truths are meant to be witnessed before the final hour.
For believers, the story of Gog and Magog is not a legend. It is a true account revealed in the Quran, reminding us that far beyond what human eyes can see. The Quran reminds us that some realities remain hidden until Allah chooses to reveal them. The story of Gog and Magog calls believers to trust revelation.
The Quranic account of Gog and Magog reminds us that faith is built upon trust in Allah's revelation. Human knowledge is limited, but Allah's knowledge has no limits. The purpose of this story is not to satisfy curiosity about hidden places. It is to strengthen faith, reminding us that Allah's protection. The Quran teaches that the release of Gog and Magog is among the major events connected to the end of time. Until that, their faith, rather than pursue speculation.
Every generation has wondered where this barrier might be. Every promise made by Allah will come to pass exactly as He has decreed.
The Qur'an reminds us that true guidance does not come from discovering hidden places. It comes from believing Allah's words, reflecting on His signs, and
The story of Gog and Mag is one of the great signs mentioned in the Qur'an. It reminds us that history, the present, and the future are all under the command of Allah alone. The Qur'an encourages believers to reflect on its signs with humilities remain hidden, reminding us that human knowledge is limited, while Allah's knowledge encompasses everything.
The mystery of Gog and Magog has fascinated people for centuries. Yet the Qur'an teaches that the greatest preparation, trusting Allah's perfect wisdom.
Every sign mentioned in the Qur'an has a purpose. The account of Gog and Magog reminds us that the unseen is real and the final hour will come exactly as He has decreed.
The story of Gog and Magog reminds believers that faith is built upon revelation, not speculation.
The Qur'an, the greatest lesson of this account is humility. Human knowledge has limits, but Allah's limits. Some realities remain hidden until the time He has chosen.
As believers, we do not measure truth by what we can see alone. We trust what Allah has revealed, knowing that His knowledge is complete and His promises are certain.
The Qur'an teaches us to focus on guidance rather than speculation. The true value of this account lies in its lessons of faith, justice, and trust in Allah's wisdom.
Some knowledge belongs only to Allah. The Qur'an teaches us that true faith is trusting His words, even when every detail remains unseen.
The Qur'an guides us toward faith and righteous action. It teaches what benefits us and reminds us that some knowledge remains with Allah alone.
The account of Gog and Magog reminds us that the greatest protection is not a wall of iron, but faith, obedience, and trust in Allah. The Qur'an teaches that every sign has a purpose. This remarkable barrier reminds us that Allah protects whom He wills, and His wisdom is always perfect.
According to authentic narrations, they strive against the barrier day after day. Yet each time, Allah causes it to remain until the moment He has appointed.
Messenger of Allah Sallallahu informed us that the barrier remains only because Allah wills it. When His appointed time arrives, nothing will prevent what He has decreed.
Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu taught that when Allah's appointed time comes, the barrier will no longer hold them back. Until then, they remain where Allah has decreed.
Their story is a reminder that every promise of Allah is true. The day He has decreed will surely fold exactly as promised. The mystery of Gog and Magog is one of the great signs revealed by Allah. What He has informed us is truth, and what He has kept hidden belongs to His perfect knowledge. May up.